President Trump may well be a billionaire, but the New York Times report raises serious questions about his claim to have been a self-made billionaire. The Times investigation found that Mr. Trump received at least $413 million in today's dollars from his father's real estate empire. And much of that was reportedly a reward for Donald Trump's dubious tax schemes in the 1990s, including, the paper said, some outright fraud.
2020 is looking really easy, isn't it?
Looking ahead to an easy ride into his second term, President Trump, with a roaring crowd of supporters in South Haven, Mississippi Tuesday night, never mentioned a new report in the New York Times that he engaged in suspect tax schemes as he reaped riches from his father. That's not the image the president presents of a self-made billionaire.
I got a small loan, started a business, and it's now worth billions and billions and billions of dollars.
But according to the New York Times investigative report, Mr. Trump received the equivalent today of at least $413 million from his father's real estate empire, considerably more than Trump has ever revealed.
I got a very, very small loan from my father many years ago. I built that into a massive empire, and I paid my father back that loan.
Mr. Trump has said that loan totaled $1 million, but the Times found he received nearly $61 million, which he did not pay back in full. The report also details numerous dubious tax schemes by the Trump family to lower the tax burden on Mr. Trump's parents and set up a sham corporation to disguise millions of dollars in gifts, and creating a strategy to undervalue his parents' real estate holdings on tax returns. An attorney for the president released a statement saying the allegations of fraud and tax evasion are 100% false and highly defamatory. But late today, the New York State Tax Department said it's reviewing the allegations in the Times report. And former Treasury Department official Beth Shapiro Kaufman said there could be very serious consequences.
So if they were underreporting the gifts, then they'd underpaid the gift tax, and that would be something of interest to the New York tax authorities and to the federal tax authorities.
Back to that rally in Mississippi tonight, where President Trump made no mention of the article, but did not hesitate to demonstrate his anger and frustration toward the news media.
And that kind of dishonesty happens all the time. Happened at the inauguration. It happened at the inauguration. It happens all the time. These are very, very dishonest people.
Now, you may remember that candidate Donald Trump refused to release his tax returns for public consumption because he claimed he was being audited. But 2 years later, still no tax returns made public. And perhaps that may have something to do with today's investigative report by the New York Times.